Previously on Ward University.
Welcome to Ward University. If you're here, that means you're already one step closer to making your dreams come true.
Excuse me, do you know where I could find Jasper Bell?
Jasper's been living off campus for a while now.
Oh my gosh. That's Ryan Flint. Candy, did you see him?
Having second thoughts about that drink I offered you?
I swear to God, I'm going to kill you if you tell anyone about this.
Thorne Bailey, famous Del Sol Valley musician and Simmy Award winner, is still on the run after the murder of Vanessa Zhang.
I don't know if I can do this, Mom. What if I turn into him?
You will never be like your father, Ez.
You're not a student?
I am. It's just that dorms aren't really my thing.
Some people wanted a video about how my first college party went down. I guess it's intriguing to imagine a girl like me attending an event like that. Well, it went just like you could imagine. Very few people to talk to. Everyone seemed busy doing other stuff, I guess. And I left early, because this idiot puked on my shoes. I bet he had a rough morning after. On a brighter note, I'm finally ready to introduce you guys to my roommate.
Hi!
Wait, I wasn't done talking.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to go back where I was?
No, it's fine. Well, guys, meet Erica. She might seem a little too hyper for someone like me, but honestly, she's the best thing that's happened to me since I got here.
Aw, that's so sweet! You're the best thing that ever happened to me, too!
Mind you, not much has happened to me since I arrived.
Oh.
This has been a very slow weekend, but classes are starting tomorrow, so I guess I'll let you know how that goes. Now, as promised, I'm letting my roommate do my makeup.
Get ready to be the ugliest girl on campus.
Maybe it's not my weekend, but it's gonna be my year. And I'm so sick of watching while the minutes pass as I go nowhere. And this is my reaction to everything I feel. 'Cause I've been going crazy, I don't wanna waste another minute here.
Good morning, students. How was your weekend? Your professors are probably going to tell you about this very soon, but I just thought I would give you a quick heads up. As some of you might already know, it's tradition at Ward University for first-year students to star in a mid-year show right before Christmas. Auditions for the show will start at the end of September, so you have a little time to practice. Anyone who participates in the production won't be required to take their midterm exams, but be careful. Your performance will determine your grade for the whole semester. Now, what kind of show are we going to perform in, you might ask? This year we decided it should be a musical, our own rendition of Wicked, to be exact. This will be a perfect way for students from different majors to collaborate and interact.
I'm guessing you've already heard Miss Ward's announcement. Of course, I expect students from my course to audition as well. Dancing is a big part in any musical that's worth its name. I just hope you won't be outshined by the other students. Many actors and singers will probably come barging through that very door in the next few weeks, looking for supplementary dance lessons. This isn't a way for different majors to cooperate, like Miss Ward suggested. This is a competition. Now let's do some warm-ups. You're a ballet dancer, aren't you? Your posture gives you away. Well, I sure hope you can do other things besides skipping on the tip of your toes.
Sure. I mean,
Oh, great. This one can't even speak for herself. What's your name?
Cleo? Harper?
I don't like people who think they're too good to sell themselves out. That's usually just an excuse for being unable to adapt. So adapt. I'm watching you, Miss Harper. I expect great things from my students, so you better deliver.
Don't worry about Professor Dron. I heard she's a bitch to everyone. Mind you, she's probably a little bitchier to you, so maybe you should worry. I don't know. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Kaci. Sorry about the rambling.
Nice to meet you too, I guess.
So, are you really a ballet dancer? Like, for real?
Yes.
Honestly, I think that's so cool. There aren't many ballet dancers around here.
Yeah, I figured.
So, this is your first year, right? Well, I guess we're in the same boat. Rule number 1 of comedy. It's not funny if you have to explain it. Oh, but, this is a music class. What am I doing?
Okay, Mr. Know-It-All, what's the deal with this guy?
Should I do another montage?
Please, no.
Are you seriously saying you've never heard of Lex Reeves? The Lex Reeves?
Oh, wait, wasn't he an actor or something?
Yeah, until he decided to become a musician. The poor bastard. He flopped so hard he couldn't even go back to acting. His reputation is forever ruined.
Yeesh, and he's gonna teach us? That's reassuring.
It's the circle of life. Those who can't do things will end up teaching them.
That's not the circle of life, mate. It's just sad.
Life is sad. See? I always find a way to tie up the loose ends.
Good morning, and welcome to Creative Writing 101. It's always exciting to meet our newest recruits. So much potential to be discovered. Now, I've read all of your applications. I have to say, some of them are really good. Excellent, even. This year is going to be very interesting. But on a more serious note, I've noticed something worrying about a few of them. Not all of you seem very oriented toward the more creative side of writing. You know what I mean? This is very intriguing to me, because I figure an aspiring journalist wouldn't enroll in a school like this. So, what are you doing here, exactly? Oh, don't take this personally, any of you, really. This is actually my first challenge for you. What are you doing here? This will be your first prompt. I want you all to write a short story inspired by this premise and send it to my email before the start of next week.
What are you doing here? 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 What am I doing here?
Hi! Kaci, Raymond, this is Fatima. Fatima there.
Kaci and Raymond. I heard. Aren't you the guy who puked on my shoes on Friday?
Oh no. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
So, what are you working on there, Fatima? Are you a writer?
I should be, but I'm having some real trouble with Professor Rutledge's first assignment.
And why's that?
Well, he wants us all to write a short story for Monday, which shouldn't be a problem, right? Except I've never actually written a short story before.
Her mother used to be a journalist, and that's the style of writing she's always been inspired by. I know that because she told me. She confides in me.
Did Raymond here get you drunk as well?
I'm just happy that someone's actually talking to me, unlike my brother.
Why are you staring at them?
What? It's just that they're in my class.
And why aren't you sitting with them?
I don't know them that well. I didn't get a chance to talk to them yet.
Why are they all sitting together then?
Are you trying to make me feel bad or something?
I'm just saying you should be more open, Cleo. I mean, we've been roommates for almost a week now, and this is the first time we've had a real conversation. That's weird. Even for a ballet dancer.
I'm sorry, I didn't feel like interrupting the creepy rituals you were having in the middle of our room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh shit, my parents are calling again.
Maybe it's time you answer them, huh?
I just don't know what to tell them.
You'll figure something out. Come on.
Ugh, fine.
So...
Shut up, Raymond. I'm trying to work.
Hi, Dad. Sorry I didn't get to you sooner.
It's alright. How are things going out there? Your mom is freaking out. For a moment, we thought you were going to ghost us too.
I've just been so busy, you know? We have these auditions at the end of September, and I'm a little bit scared I might not.
Ask her about Jasper. Ask her about Jasper!
Did you get to talk to your brother?
What? Oh, yeah, sure. He's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Did he show you around?
He did. He was there when I arrived, and he gave me a big hug and said everything was going to be fine. And then he introduced me to his friends, and we all went out for ice creams, and yeah, it was great. He basically never left my side.
Baby, you sound like you're crying.
I'm just a little overwhelmed by how much I missed him.
So, how did it go? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
To be fair, I did tell them something. Only it was a bunch of lies. I just couldn't do it to them, you know? In a way, Jasper's always been their favorite.
Don't say that.
But it's true! And honestly, I think I'm okay with that. He was always the smartest, the funniest, the most passionate in our family. I used to follow him everywhere he went. And he was always by my side, even when no one else was. And it feels so wrong to be this far away from him now, even when we're in the same room.
So, Miss Strawn wasn't lying. The actors are really trying to take our place.
Haven't they already? You're crazy if you think one of us is gonna get a lead role. Especially when that one is Judith Ward's daughter. She can have anything she wants.
I'm sorry. I really hope you weren't talking about me.
Does Judith Ward have any other secret daughters? Now that would be the scoop for the ages.
You better watch your mouth, loser. Wouldn't want Miss Ward to know one of her students is disrespecting her like that, would you?
Let them be, Kaci. It's not worth it.
What's Ryan Flint even doing here? He's a second year.
Good morning, Professor. I hope it's okay if I attend your course for this month.
I don't see why you would, though. The auditions are restricted for first years only.
Oh, I know. But Miss Ward said I could audition, since she's such a good friend of my father's.
A privileged son of a bitch.
See? I told you she wants to do him.
Don't worry, girls. I have a plan to put her back in her place.
You must be surprised to see me here today instead of Professor Reeves.
Now she's gonna say he jumped off a building.
I'm Professor Mabry, but you can just call me Yuritsa. I used to teach the whole music course before Lex arrived, but now I just take care of the more practical lessons, while Lex preoccupies himself with all that boring theory. Now, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We're here for a quick question before we get to our class.
Let me guess. You're actors.
Of course we are.
And you're looking for private singing lessons before the auditions begin.
To be fair, I'm already an incredible singer.
So are your friends looking for lessons?
No, it's me. You wouldn't want to hear them sing. No offense, girls, but you all sing like you've been deaf since the day you were born.
I don't have time to waste with singing. Children are dying in Al-Samhara, Lori. Get woke.
As I was saying, Professor, I'm expecting to get the protagonist role, so I think it might be wise to take a few additional lessons.
She is perfect to play the Wicked Witch now that I think of it.
Excuse me?
What? That is literally the protagonist.
Fine. So, can I count on you, Professor?
Mabry. And yes, you can meet me in my office in the afternoon.
Thank you so much. I promise I won't disappoint you.
Well, that was excruciating. I'm sorry to disturb you. We were just wondering if you could give us some information.
Sure, what's it about?
We're starting a band on the school premises, but we have no idea of where we could meet for rehearsals. Is there any spare room we could use?
There's a small rehearsal room / recording studio in the building. I'm sure you can play there as much as you want, if no one's using it already. You're not the first ones to decide to start a band here, you know.
One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna see ya. I'm gonna meet you one day. Maybe next week. I'm gonna meet ya. I'll meet ya. I will drive past your house. Get you one way or another.
The girl stood on top of the world by herself. She was silent, wind blowing through her hair, and a question, only one, ringing in her ears. "What are you doing here?" she asked herself over and over again. "What are you doing here?" she asked when she felt like no one would ever notice her or appreciate her efforts. "What are you doing here?" she asked when it seemed like her trials would never end. Or like she would never find what she was looking for. "What are you doing here?" she asked every single time she felt like she didn't belong. And every single time she answered, "I'm doing the best I can." And sent. Wait, maybe I should have proofread that first.
So ready to leave before you came in. You'd think finding musicians would be so easy in a place like this.
And yet, it wasn't?
Are you kidding me? These people suck! You, on the other hand, are exactly what we were looking for. So, welcome to our band. Wait, what is your name again?
I'm Ezra.
Nice to meet you, Ezra. I'm Charlie, and the weirdo with the mohawk is Travis Fourth Wall Lockhart.
Fourth Wall?
Oh, yeah. So he thinks that we're all characters created in some life simulation game by a girl called Simmer Boy, who's actually controlling us to make some sort of TV show.
I don't just think that. I know it for a fact.
That's a little concerning.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I can't believe you're still here. The auditions are in 3 weeks, and you are nowhere near where you're supposed to be. You're too stiff. You need to be more versatile, more open to change. You can't just be yourself in this field. That's just a fairy tale they tell you to make you feel good.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
Try? That's obviously not good enough. You've come to a dangerous, competitive place, little girl. Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
Skin makes me cry.
So how was your first week here? I remember mine was unbearable.
Oh, so you're not a first year?
Second year in the fine arts major. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I mean, the professors are fine and everything, but the company... Ugh, you paint one tiny satanic ritual and you're suddenly the weird girl in class that we don't want to talk to.
You don't have to worry about that here. We're all black sheep at this table.
Black Sheep? That could be a cool band name.
Agreed. What do you think, Ez?
Yeah, sounds pretty accurate.
Oh dear, Professor Rutledge just replied to my mail. I thought we were gonna talk about the assignment on Monday.
Professor Rutledge? Ugh, he's a total Xeno.
A total who?
What, you've never watched The Witching Hour? Are you being serious right now?
He says I should meet him in his office. I have to go.
You know Jasper?
What?
Since you're staring at him and everything.
Wait, no, it's not like that. He's my brother.
Oof, that's rough. Sorry about that.
Wait, why? Why are you sorry?
Well, he was great when I met him. We started together and we were in the same major, so we spent a lot of time together. He was my best friend here, for a while. But then he met Gideon. He's in our course as well, and he's such a dick. So we started growing apart, and then Gideon introduced him to Ryan Flint. So you can probably guess how it went from there.
Actually, no. I can't.
Oh. Well, I know where Jasper lives now. I can take you there so he can tell you himself.
So, I'm guessing you realized who I was talking to.
I'm sorry?
My little speech about journalism? You knew it was directed at you. I was honestly worried you might not be able to get out of your mother's shadow. She used to be one of the world's finest reporters, after all. But you really surprised me. I really liked your short story. Got me a little teary-eyed toward the end.
I just wrote down what I was feeling at the moment.
And that's a big part of what writing's about. Us writers, we need to feel before we act. And you're good, Fatima. Hell, you're the best in your year, from what I've read. So why the long face? Relax, have fun, and stop underestimating yourself.
Did you want to see me, Professor?
Actually, Raja, you couldn't have come in at a better time. Fatima, meet Raja. She's a film major, and she's looking for the best writer in your year to work on a script with her. So, of course, I had to recommend you. What do you think? Are you up to the challenge?
Gotta get up and try.